I'm Emma Bridgewater, and you're in my factory in Stoke-on-Trent. That's in Staffordshire. Very easy trip, train, M6. Do come and visit us. We make pottery here in a very, very traditional way, labour-intensive, very little machinery. And we make by hand and we decorate by hand. All the stuff you can see around me is made here. I came to Stoke originally looking for someone to make for me, and that's what I found. And I worked with a small setup in a different part of the city for some years. And then, through circumstances, forced to go into the manufacturing myself, which was a huge adventure. I can't tell you how little I knew about it. Well, I knew this much. And that was about 25 years ago. My husband and I pretty much own the business, and we're always asked, so are you going to sell? And we hold still to a pretty old-fashioned idea that we would rather be an independent, a family-owned business. There are all sorts of differences. But I feel very strongly that there's huge advantage to us personally, to our workforce, and to the economy in general if we maintain ownership of it. I do believe in private, in family-owned businesses. You think in a much more long-term way. You invest, you're thinking about a 10-year horizon. And the economy needs that stability. We all need that stability, that sort of sanity. Okay, what would be my tips for late life entrepreneurs? Late life? 50 is not late life. Absolutely not. It's a fine time to do it when suddenly you find your life. Well, I have found all my 4 kids are away at school or university or whatever, and I don't have that same pressure of school runs and endless boiled eggs and stuff. It's a very good time to fling yourself into something new. My top 3 tips would be, to some extent, you've got to set aside all the fantastic wisdom that you've accrued and think a little recklessly. Dare to think that underlying thought about the business you've always longed to do, the product you've always longed to make, the service that you'd like, you can see is missing. Find that inner reckless gene. So that would be number 1. Number 2 would be definitely, this is really, really important, make sure that the thing you embark on is something that you really feel committed to, really feel passionate about, because quite quickly what you'll find is you're working terrifically hard. As the business starts to move, it's very absorbing and can take up all the hours you can possibly give it. So it's just as well that your project should be something that you really, really love. My 3rd tip in terms of a startup is, and it's kind of part of the be reckless thing, do not be afraid of making mistakes. I have made so many. Just trade on through them. Don't let them bog you down. We have all made absolutely hair-raising errors. It's fine. You will work your way out, and they help you refine your plan. How would I define an entrepreneur? I think entrepreneurs are quite reckless people, quite driven. They tend to be people who don't need encouragement. It may be kind of buried, it may be a bit of a secret, but by and large, if you've got it in you, it's going to come out. And entrepreneurs are, I don't know, can't think what they are.